Some good stuff coming in this video, but first, Rob, I have to read you this email from JW.
Letters from Beyond.
We overhauled his Atlantis.
Atlantis.
Thank you very much, Todd. The pin is and looks incredible. We couldn't be more pleased with the outcome and love the submarine, by the way. Video doesn't do it justice. Did you see my video for Atlantis? Here's the number. Can't wait to start playing it again. And by the way, should mention I was very impressed with how you took me through the process of checking and troubleshooting the machine. It shows just how much experience you have to be able to do that over the telephone. And I did learn a lot yesterday. Thanks again. Something shook loose, one of the switches, so we fixed it over the phone. Because I am the greatest thing there is. I'd be happy to fix your game free. No, I wouldn't. And that's the next email I got.
Oh.
Hello there. I am contacting you because I didn't know where else to go to ask for help. Now understand that sentence. I have a Cruising USA sit-down arcade machine. I recently bought it. Every time I power it up, it goes through the green chip sequence, and then a screen pops up that says calibration. Take feet off pedals and play steering wheel to center and press enter. Where's the enter button? The buttons on the front of the machine do nothing. Any help would be fantastic. Thank you very much. Also, if you could recommend anyone that may be able to come to my house and take a look at it, that would be great too. I'm in Freehold, New Jersey. Nick. Okay, so understand the thing. I'm contacting you because I didn't know where else to ask for help. That's his first sentence. Hi, Nicholas. You should be contacting the creep that sold you this game. I am shocked he didn't provide you with instructions to work on it with the manual. But we do have the original manual for sale that explains all the settings and changes and diagrams too. It's $8.99 plus $7 priority. I can even ship it out to you today. Total is $15.99 and pay mail to this email address. Todd from TNT. Nicholas didn't like that. He didn't like that. Oh. Thank you for your reply, but I'm going to pass on your offer. I downloaded the manual for free online, and the guy wasn't a creep. We still talk, and he is very helpful. He's not helpful in fixing his piece of crap he bought from him, is he? I recently contacted him because I didn't know where else to turn to ask for help. Why didn't you ask for help from the creep that sold it? The creep that sold it to you. But he's not a creep. Huh. Problem is that he was about $700 cheaper in the price, so I bought it from him. Thank you, and have a good day. What? Here's my response. Wow. You buy it from someone else because he's cheaper, but when it doesn't work right, you email me for free advice. You are blocked forever. Forever. And I hope he will fix your game when it breaks next week. I can't wait until the monitor blows up. We are running a business and not a free advice service, so call him. Good day, sir. I didn't send that. I typed it, but I never said it. Rob, I didn't have the nerve to say it. What a creep! What a creep! What a creep! His guy's so friendly. Yes, I'm so friendly, but I don't know how to fix your game. Oh. He wouldn't buy my $8.99 manual, and it's this thick. Creep. Listen, Rob, I gotta show you. One of our regular viewers used to watch our infomercial on TV, had his 40-year-old party here on Saturday, and we happened to take this video. This is Pat. He's having his party here, isn't he?
It is.
And he wants to meet me. Somebody wants to meet me, finally. They don't hate me. Have you been watching the show for years?
It used to be on TV late at night.
All the time. 20 years we aired it.
Yeah.
And now we're on YouTube.
I saw that.
He's celebrating a birthday. Why don't you
How
ask him
many years?
40.
40. So how about if I say happy birthday? No. Oh, the pen doesn't work. Tommy!
We need another one.
Did you set me up with a bad pen?
I didn't even bring it out, but here we go.
Here you go. Here's a new one. Let's see if that one works.
What's the best spelling?
P-A-T.
Just Pat. Okay. Well, I don't know Patrick. I wasn't sure. Okay, I'm going to do high pat. High pat.
So exciting.
Now, we do charge for this. So I put high pat, and I'm going to put happy birthday. I'm going to put HB for happy birthday.
I like it.
There's no room on my card. You know, people pay me a fortune for this card.
Oh, really? A fortune, huh?
I'm going to give it to you for free.
Oh, well, thank you.
Now you'll have to watch one of the videos.
I tell you, for 20 years it's been on.
Yeah. Now
I don't remember the
be
channels,
in the next
but
one.
I would
So
just
I
watch
got
it.
a
I was like, I'm gonna go there. It took me 20 years, but I got here.
20 years. How old are you now?
40.
He's officially 40. We covered that,
It's the
didn't
actual
we?
day, yes.
The actual day of the birthday.
The actual day. And look what they brought me. A whole tray of pretzels.
Oh gosh.
Well, good. Happy birthday, and I'll
Thank
come
you.
out and annoy you during your party.
All right, looks good. Sounds good.
He loves me. But Nicholas doesn't. Creep. Nicholas, and lastly, I know you want to see this video. Todd, all I can say is wow. The machine is beautiful. You guys did an amazing job. Once again, your drivers that came and delivered the machine were super nice and really awesome guys like always. Can't say thank you enough. Great job. My wife's going to love it. Happy holidays from the folks. This is Kevin Folk. Keep up the good work. This is an old one, by the way. This is from Christmas. But I found it and I couldn't resist. So I had to read it. That was a Miss Pac-Man. One of those beautiful games that Steven has overhauled. Well, guess what, Rob? I think it's time we watch some video that we shot yesterday. I think it was yesterday. But you're in it. Shall we go?
What are we doing?
I don't know.
Film
Tell you what we're doing. We're doing this hook. Pinball. That hook. Wait a minute.
Is there a hurricane involved?
Irma is over.
Oh, Irma.
How was Ryan's trip?
Ryan is going to Disney World now on Friday, right, Jonathan?
No,
Ryan
he's
needs
going
Friday.
Saturday. He's coming to my house Friday.
What difference does it make, Friday or Saturday?
Oh, it makes a lot of difference.
Michael, we're enjoying your coffee. Rob, bring over that bag of coffee. Come.
Premium? Premium?
hurry.
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't sign up for 2 games, just 1. Hook.
This
Johnny
is premium
can-
coffee.
Thank you very much. It is good. And look over here. Look at I'm going to show you this real quick.
Listen, smell. Does this
Look,
smell good?
Monte Carlo back glasses. The original, and then the new repro that this man makes. He can't say Gottlieb on it, but
Well,
he can
but
certainly.
we'll end up in court.
Yes. But which would you rather have on your
Well, I
game?
would
So
go
we're going to
with
give the
Gottlieb on your
customer
stuff
who bought
anyway.
the Monte Carlo his choice. Either one, no difference in price. But hook is another story.
Can we put that in here, in the hook?
Steven Spielberg would be angry.
Who cares?
Listen, first of all, the movie was terrific. Jonathan, can you get that phone? That might be somebody important. It could be somebody with money. It could also be somebody who's going to start another lawsuit against TNT. We have over 1,000 lawsuits. Actually, I think it's 2,000. People are suing us for everything under the sun. One guy said I ruined his Christmas back in 1997.
I don't remember that far back.
Anyway,
Is that because
Jonathan,
the
can
one
you hold it
flasher
down to
didn't
a
work?
dull roar so I can do this video? Anyway, listen. Look at the treatment that we gave this. Now, little Chris did this. He did a beautiful job on this thing. It is gorgeous.
Is this a Lethal Weapon 3? I thought it was Hook.
That was clever. They built that advertising in there.
So great.
And listen, the Spielberg movie is catching on. There's a big fan base of this movie. As a matter of fact, Tammy, my daughter, she interviewed right up here. Oh, no, over here. Up there. No, down here. Over here. The people know where to look. The 3 mermaids from the movie. She got all 3 together and Skyped a call, and you can find the interview there. And then, guess what?
Did you get any tail out of that?
Todd hasn't had tail since 1904.
1974.
Other than Kurt.
Kurt. Where is Kurt?
There he is. There he is. Listen, she also interviewed Carolyn Goodall played the mother, Peter Pan, of Robin Williams, and Charles Corsmo played the part of Jack. The
I really
oldest son.
apologize. I know you're here to watch the pinball video, but you could look on IMDb if you really wanted to know this nonsense.
But Tammy interviewed him right here. Oh. Both of them together.
Put a link to it. Do we need a 5
I'll
hour
tell you what, I'll put
drawing?
links at the end too. All right, look, let me show you. We did something special we never did with a hook before. Come over here, let me show you. We've lit the ship here. Okay.
The ship?
The pirate ship. Okay.
Robbie
We used a
fingerprints
different
on
kind
it,
of
too.
eyeballs
Oh.
in here. We put a different kind of eyes.
Wash your
in here.
hands.
We put color changers up here. We thought that was a really clever idea.
You didn't do
But
anything.
listen, we got provided, and our customer doesn't even know this yet. We got this from Rock Custom Pinball, a very simple kit to put in to add color lighting, which you haven't seen yet, but it's under the cabinet and it's in back. That's why we have the game in here so you can see the effect when we turn the lights out. As a matter of fact, here's the footage of us unpacking it. We just got this neat kit from Rock Custom Pinball, and he said it's real easy to install. So I'm going to give it to the master here to figure it out. Now, we showed this in the Pintastic show underneath one of the machines. It comes with this plug-in adapter, okay? So this goes in the machine on the board. We're going to show you everything, and then I'm going to have the lad here hook it up underneath. Can you do that pretty good?
I could try.
You promise? Good. Now, those cables simply plug in 2 places. Here, right here on this, okay? So what we did is we unplugged the one plug, added his on the piggyback one, and plug it in. Okay, that provides the power for the ribbon cable. And then this double plug on the bottom of the PPB board matches perfectly. And there's 3 different cycles. So there's a total of 3 different programs that run for the game, and you're going to see how neat it looks. Installation was a bit messy, but we did it. You have to clean the bottom area. Just actually
Scrape all the gum off.
We usually leave that for the customers.
getting me all
Well, they might
flustered.
want to get an urge to chew while playing. It's reach under and grab a piece off.
Okay, it's going to take you.
gum
This was our first
collectors.
installation. It's going to take you about 45 minutes to put it in. Okay, so once you get it in, it's very, very effective, and I think you'll be very pleased with the
Probably just
turnout.
fall it off.
What did he say?
It'll fall off in like a week, probably.
I'd give it at least 8 days. No.
Okay, you can see the different beautiful colors. At
What's your color
Tinkerbell is lit up with fast blinkers here from COMET Pinball. Wonderful LEDs from COMET Pinball right here. Lights Out Pinball and Pinball Life. They're the 3 recommended companies that TNT uses. Jonathan, turn off the overhead lights. This programs the game so you can see the full effect. If you look at the back of the machine and underneath, I want you to look at some of the effects. Good, you're back for it. I'm going to shoot this up here. We want our wind coaster. Dazzling light show in your game. And we'll bring some windows, right? Okay. Look at the blue light on below. Now you see the green now. That would have that blue flash lamp on the bottom. Look at the back wall too. It's a very inexpensive addition that you can put in your game. Does not cost a lot of dough. What do you think, Robbie?
Nice.
Still loading. Beautiful. You can see the flash lamps. I want to show you in the back. This is the strip here, and you drill a hole here for the wire to pass through. Now, if you didn't want to put it on the backboard, you can drill a hole. Actually, you can go through one of the holes in the bottom and pass the light strip in there, and then the light strip would be in the game. But it's actually customized so it fits exactly along the whole border of the bottom of the machine. Now, of course, you won't be able to store it upwards because you'll smash the LED lights. Comes with all the tape, so not much to do. So you'll look at that website right there. You can order it from him. He makes it for a bunch of games now, including the brand new games. If you don't want to do much, you want to spend 30 or 40 minutes of time, you could really improve the color show of your game. Now, was that good free advertising for you, young man? You better send me a case of coffee for that. What do you, yeah. Little creep. Jonathan, do you want to get this packed up, young man? Oh. Let's move on. Look who's back working on Saturdays to help pay for the new house, right?
The brand new.
He got a new house, and he's working on Speakeasy. And it's
The greatest
a
game
struggle.
ever made.
It will be. This will be. Yes. So he's gonna finish this playfield up, and then he'll make him happy. Aren't you glad to see my Tony again?
That's a little too close.
He's back for good. No, just on Saturdays, maybe. Another Comet, better than the last one. Walt, look at this thing. Somebody said I say they're all beautiful. They are, once we get a hold of them. Right, Wallace? Hey, man, I'm off the clock. I can't talk. No, but everybody wants to hear. Well, you know what? Next week you're going to see his magic. He's been working on videos. We've never been busier. And now, let me look. Look, bright blue.
I got magic. You want to see my bird trick?
Kurt, you can't do that image on
Sorry.
the children.
Sorry, kids.
Anyway, we changed all the,
Don't hear it in school anyway.
what do you call these things? The posts. Look, we managed to get our 38-year sticker on it. That's the important thing. We have new stickers on it, on all the targets. The Classic Arcades makes these. Aren't they nice? This is a beautiful ramp. It's a perfect ramp, actually. And we found a home use only, or we think it was a new old stock. We're not really sure, but we actually found this in a box upstairs, in the elusive upstairs. Kurt, are you ready to take this baby with you?
You're done with that stupid camera.
What a great game. Okay, all right. They've seen this play a million times. We need to move on to another game. They never picked up this bargain basement from the last show. But in the new bargain basement, number 13, I put it up there again, and somebody has bought it. So we're shipping this baby. Is it Texas, Jonathan?
No idea.
I hope it's not going where they had the flood. I don't think it is. But anyway, got a beautiful picture. It's in generally good shape. It's going to need some love and attention. And I think for $400, it's a great deal. But LED does work. Come and look. It's dropped down in the controller, so he's going to have to take this apart. Now, you open the door up. It has an interlock that you need to bypass at some point. So we're going to pull it out. I'm going to put service credits on it. We're going to close the door quickly so it doesn't lose the service credits, and we're going to load the game into the computer. And just like all Zaxxons, the very first game, when you first power it up, the sound does not kick on right away. And now it's on. You have it really low, Jonathan. That's too low. All right, let me show you where the volume is so you can see. Cleverly, they put this big, giant volume control. So we'll turn it up a bit.
Cleverly labeled.
Cleverly labeled. The Sega Corporation. You know, I always hated this cabinet. Now here's the checklist to make sure everything is fixed and working right. And then there's the seal of approval from the Zaxxon. You know what? This game was very expensive. It was $3,000, I think, when I bought it. There we go. Put some contact cleaner in there, Jonathan. Now we're selling it as is. So that means, fix up that. There we go. Fixed. That means if it doesn't work when it gets there, tough boogies.
Oh,
That's right. I'm sure it'll work. These games are very hardy. The game board rarely fails. It's a very hardy game. We just hated the cabinet. See, if the door wasn't level, exactly level, the quarters wouldn't go through and drop to the bottom. And sometimes we took it to a luncheonette where the floors were kind of like goofy. And Sega, all this weight, they never put adjustable casters on the bottom. They just nailed these wretched little plastic things on the bottom for adjustments. I hope he's happy for $400. And here's another bargain basement. We haven't listed it yet. It's United, the United Corporation. It's the United Corral. Oh, this must be the Duramatic. Look at that! So it latches shut, Jonathan. There must be some kind of a latch anyway. It actually has the schematics. Now this is, a child could read these. Now, if you turn the game on, and it does this, it's this contact right here. You need to connect it to this contact, and then
and somehow all the way there, and then.
Oh, this is why we don't sell mechanicals. But listen, you should know that the United Corporation is actually. That's right. And look, a subsidiary of the Sebring Jukebox Company.
They're still in business.
Sebring. It's Seaburg. I picked that up because Stephen King altered the name of a jukebox in one of his alternate universes. He called it a Sebring. So I happen to think Stephen King is Wolf.
Already set.
That puts a credit on Jonathan.
We're making
It's not
payroll.
even a real penny.
Oh, can't even make payroll.
It's an English pence. I'm gonna take it and use it. Anyway, we loaded the game up. Select scoring. How do you pick different games? There we are. Strike 90. Strike bonus. Dual flash. Here we go. It's running. You know what that rubber in the back is? Oh, it's hot. That's why it's not rubber. It's not coming back. The rubber's a little too hot. All right, you're going to have to adjust the switch. But as you can see, the data entries are going in the Intel processors. By the way, do you hear that motor? That's a motor that's running the sweep.
No, that's the hamster on the wheel.
Isn't that neat? God, these things were so clever. Just incredible American ingenuity. I'll tell you. Incredible stuff. Anyway.
Well, how much?
300. 300 bucks. It's working. It's decent. Jonathan says it's as light as a feather.
You must pick up.
Yeah, well, you pick up, yeah, of course. Now, it does come in two pieces. Now, unusually, unlike the newer machines, it's in two pieces. The lane and this is one. That slides out. And then the back box and the whole middle section, that's one whole section. So you're going to need a pickup truck for sure. Or a large van. But don't bring an SUV because, actually you could, but you'd only take one half at a time. Come back twice, but for 300. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to back it with a forever free warranty, lifetime warranty, as long as it doesn't leave this building. You have to come here and play it.
Well, you get a free puck.
Yes, we'll include the puck at no extra charge. And of course the directions. We need it out of here because we have so many games sold. Jonathan, how are we going to get all this stuff done? You know, we better get back to the shop now. Well, it's time for our last video tonight. This is a Judge Dredd overhaul. The guy sent it to us quite a while ago. He also sent us a box of parts he wanted us to put in. He sent his own LEDs, and the LEDs included a couple of lights up here. He also sent this thing. See this right here? Where is that bracket? This is a very unique crane. See the beautiful stainless steel metal, and then these plastic cover inside, and then this is a decal and two LEDs that you'll see working. Now the original part was kind of like a crappy plastic version. Isn't that so much nicer? Just a lot of detail. Get close to it, Walt, and then people can see it, and we'll put the light on too for good measure. See, isn't that nice? Just a very nice upgrade. He sent a new plastic saucer for the bottom, and this has the free play ROMs in it, which gives it extra rules, different rules, and the Dead World works right now. So the Dead World functions well. This is that motor, the only motor I think in any pinball that spins two different directions, the inside and the outside. Really sharp, but very expensive. The motors are like $400, but Steve at Pinball Resource can rebuild those motors now for about half the cost. That's something you should think about before you buy a new one. Now, we have added these purple strips. We really had to. It was so dark down here. So we went ahead and put them in, but we followed the color patterns that were set up originally, and we did everything according to the chart that we got. The new color display from Color DMD. Best upgrade ever offered for any pinball, for most pinball machines. As soon as they make one of these for your game, you should buy one and get rid of the orange display. That's just ugly. It's like going from black and white to color TV. Why would you not turn something like this down, especially when somebody went and programmed all these beautiful colors in the pixels? It's really sharp. We have in the back a different color pattern. I think the kit he sent us, they were all white, so we changed stuff. So we added colors. The green, you matched it. Walt, did you do this one?
I don't think I did, no.
Okay. Well, everybody gets involved with our games. I wanted to show you, too, the customer sent us, in addition to the color display, he mailed us this bypass board for the high voltage, or for the power driver board. This relieves the stress on the 5-volt bridges, but Frank says it could add stress to the 12-volt line. I don't know. It's a nice upgrade, and KAHR.com. He sells them. I've not run into any issues with them. So that might be a good idea for you to buy and put in your game. The customer's game came with a Rotten Dog Amusements. And see, that has an offshore battery pack. Offshore. I love saying that. So we left it alone because that was still connected. I didn't want to put Frank's button battery in here because it might damage or ruin the warranty. I'm not sure if he got a warranty when he bought the board. So I figured they're off the board. He can change them every 2 or 3 years. We did upgrade the driver board. That had some transistors out, some issues, all fixed. We did put new heavy bridge rectifiers here on top of that. Now look, the power supply board here for the dot matrix display, you don't need the high voltage. As a matter of fact, look, no high voltage. There's no 100 volts running in there. Now that board still worked, but we didn't rebuild it because we'll never use that again. And that saved him a few bucks because the new color display doesn't need it. You can even put your tongue on it with no problem. Watch. Frank told me to do that. Of course, he's not here to counteract me, so I can say, Frank told me to do that. God, that's all stupid jokes, but I have to come up with something, folks. But listen, notice here we wrote down high voltage display plugs. We taped them up here, we wire tied them, so they're not used and not plugged in. There's no reason to have this thing cooking when you're never going to use it. Now, he could very easily put his original dot matrix display back in if he chose to. We're sending that back to him, of course, when we return the game. We're shipping this back. It's supposed to go out tomorrow. He's been waiting and waiting. Now, Steve did touch-up on the cabinet. We had to repaint the black. To save money, we left the original side art, which he did a little touch-up to the parts that are visible to the eye. It could use new artwork where the colors are not faded. For some reason, the head didn't fade at all, but the body did. But to save some money, because that's a lot of work, the original decal is stuck real solid. It's on there. It'll probably never fall off. And it's never, if you have this between other games, you're never going to see the side art anyway. So it saved him some dough. And now finally, I want to show you the beautiful light show this game gives
Welcome aboard.
as you play this wonderful game. I'm so glad, Walt, that this game is finally getting realized. When you first start the game, when you spell Judge, you immediately activate all 3 lock balls. 1, 2, 3. And you go in there, and that baby rolls around. If you get another ball in there, you lock that up. You know, this new program ROM runs perfect, no issues. Get the third one in, and you're instant multi-ball. Now watch what happens. Obviously, our claw will pick it up. By the way, the claw was a mess. Somebody had bent the shaft. We had to take that whole thing apart and straighten the shaft out. It was an absolute mess. There's the jack. See? Did you see it drop through here? See? Doesn't jump over, doesn't jump in. It works perfect almost every time now, Walt. Aren't we great, Walt?
Yes, we are.
I think I'm greater than all. No! The one thing I can't do is play pinball. But see, I don't have to play pinball to love the game. And what all these people did to make these games so much fun. You get rid of, isn't that neat? See? You want to throw stuff at them. Isn't that neat? I should be playing this, but I'm not. That's the impersonator. So when you hit this center target, you knock them down. This game has so much stuff to do. I wonder, Walt, if this wasn't a big hit because it was just too hard to figure out. What do you think, Walt? Could be. I wonder if that's the case. We rebuilt the flippers. All 4 flippers were shot. Had to put a ton of new parts. The usual things that you do with these games. And I love this ending thing. Here, watch. Look at the beautiful color of that. I won! Listen, let's end with, I want to read you just 2. I know I read some earlier, but I got this email today, and I was rather rude with this, but I'll read it. Somebody emailed me and said, "Hi, what is the cost for delivery and setup for a new pinball machine?" Question mark. No first name, no phone number, so I could at least try to figure out what area code he was in. Nothing, just his email address. So I emailed back this rather callous response. "Hi, cost could be anywhere from $50, which is spread around this area, to $1,000. Will be more if you live in the Arctic. Todd." So Linda says, "Oh, he's never going to email back," but he did. And he was joking around. He says, "I didn't realize that. Oops, I forgot I left all that detail out." We get a lot of calls like that. How much do you charge for a repair? Don't know who they are, where they live, what the game is, nothing. And finally, Brad from Australia. Frank's not here to hear this. Just a quick note to thank you for the Tommy Blinder PCB and motor. So easy to install and set up, and my 8-year-old son, Ryan, now absolutely loves Tommy. I can't get in a game myself. Well, Brad, we're glad you love it. On the other side of the globe, we ship anywhere. Our Tommy boards are on the website. Frank's done a good job. We're almost sold out of lot 2, and he's ordered a 3rd lot of new boards. So it's been a good seller for us. Do you have a Tommy? You can order from the website. And the music, Walt. We got to end this episode. It's appropriate with this music, though. Good night, folks.